This is why, this is why you can't poo-poo momentum. Thursday evening, I am back. I know for those that were trying to watch yesterday on the Wild Wild West show, my internet has been sporadic because of the hurricane. I was on for probably about 30 seconds. And then it went out. And by the time it came back on, it was near the end of the show, so I didn't even bother. So be sure to watch the Wild Wild West show from yesterday. I haven't watched it because I was busy today. Blessings and positivity go out for all of those that were inconvenienced. I would say inconvenienced because I don't think anybody lost their life because of Hurricane Idalia. We were inconvenienced, and there was people that lost, bad damage for sure. We were spared because the one thing I can say is I'm 25 miles inboard from Tampa, and Tampa is not on the coast. So I would say I'm probably about 40 miles if you go from like the coast straight over. I don't know what it is. I figure it's about 40 miles inland. And I'm about, I want to say 20, maybe 25 feet above sea level, which I know doesn't sound like a lot. It really doesn't. It doesn't sound like a lot. But it is when you're in a low-lying territory. And getting back to momentum. Utah came out on the very first play from scrimmage and threw a 70-yard bomb. Boom. I'm like, man, this game is gonna suck. They're up 7-0. Gators had 2 offensive series and had like 2 punts. And then they flip the field. They get a field goal. They get another stop, and then they march down, and their field goal is wide right. And I'm like, oh man, after all of that, you miss a field goal. So instead of it being 7-6, it's 7-3. You give Utah the ball back. And on what would have been a play on a 4th down, they had 2 players wearing the same jersey number on the field at the same time. Yeah, apparently you can't do that. Now, I know that you can have, in college, you can have 2 players with the same jersey number, but usually one's an offensive player and the other one's a defensive player, so they're never on the field at the same time. Well, I've never seen that, and I just did. So my cherry was popped. The ensuing 5-yard penalty gave Utah a first down, and their running quarterback ran it in for a really nice run. So now the Gators are down 14-3. They got the ball back, but it's a matter of momentum. It's a matter of momentum. They had the momentum, and then they didn't have the momentum. They have a first down now, which is good. Etienne, is it Travis? It's the younger Etienne. His brother plays for the Jaguars. I can't remember if it's what Etienne's first name is. He's better than his brother. He's better than, yes, I know that sounds biased, but he really is better than his brother. And his brother went to Clemson. Oh, what are you doing? Could have had a long game. But, the quarterback And I'm not sure if this is the same guy that I saw play in the Las Vegas Bowl last year when there was like I don't know who played because everybody was new. But I think they said this is his second start, so I think it's that guy. He's not a bad quarterback, but this is a team that's in transition. Oh, he got sacked. So now it's going to be like third and like probably about 20. And yeah, Utah's ranked 14th, and they are pissed. I will say this: they are pissed that when they were ranked, they were they ranked in the top 10 at the beginning of the year last year. They went to Gainesville last year. I know they were top 20. They went to Gainesville, and the Gators beat them in Gainesville. When and this is something for Raider fans to remember. When they were driving down the field, up they're gonna punt. And Utah was on like the Gator, like let's say 3 to 5 yard. They were inside the 5, and they were about ready to push through what would have been the winning touchdown. And the quarterback threw a interception. And you know who got the interception? Why, of course, Amari Burney, who is presently the linebacker, or I should say a linebacker, not the linebacker, but a backup linebacker and special teams player for the Raiders. Seals the deal, did one of those Superman Bobby Orr flying interceptions. Threw his body in the air and dove and grabbed the ball, and it was an interception. So, to bring things back to Gators and Raiders all at once, right? So, yeah, I mean, would I like to see the Gators win? Of course. Are you not paying attention to what I'm wearing? Can you not see that? Well, you can see the hat. Can you see the jersey? Okay, yeah. The jersey. Yes, I'm wearing shorts. So I'm a Gator alum. Didn't graduate from there, but I'm a Gator alum. I went to school, what was it, 2.5 years there? I was in my third year. So I'm a Gator alum. And of course, and Jack's talking about Notre Dame and Navy. Navy's kind of like my other college because it's Navy. Of course, it's going to be Navy. And I know that they played Notre Dame last year in Ireland. And I actually got a buddy that I worked with in North Carolina, who actually now he's a retired. I almost said Army. Ooh, he would kill me. He's a retired Marine Corps major, and he works at Notre Dame now. And one of these days, because I'm sure he gets it up for tickets all the time. I know he gets it up for tickets all the time. Maybe I can get a press pass. That would be cool. I'll have to ask. But I'd go to I want to see Touchdown Jesus. I want to go see the field. It's Notre Dame. And I know that, if I went, I wouldn't wear red if they were playing USC there. I would wear neutral colors but it'd be cool to see a game in Notre Dame. Hopefully early in the year because I'm not, I'm from Florida. I don't do cold weather. Anyway, won 14 straight at their home field. Their last loss was 2020 versus USC. Utah is winning 14-3. They have the ball on the Gator 44. And they have the ball on the Gator 40, or it was 46. Now it's the 44. Sebastian and his LSU folks. Hey, but Sebastian's here. Thanks for watching, Sebastian. Yeah. Jason Dean, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. I was inconvenienced by the storm. Oh, another thing about like with ties to the Gators, you'll see him play tonight. He's number 21. He's about as big as a house. No, I'm not kidding. He is number 21. He's a defensive lineman, and he's freaking huge. Huge. And his mom works with me in Tampa. She's a Navy reservist and a contractor. And he's about a donut short of 400 pounds. He might even be 400 pounds. He's as big as a house. And I worry about him because he's 20, early 20s. He's about twice my size. That's a first down for Utah. So Utah is now on the Gator, looks like 33, driving. So, I mean, like I said, it's about momentum. You got to stop him. Yeah, Jack, I said I was inconvenienced. I spent the last 3 days at home working, doing stuff for work. But I'm ready to talk football. 1st and 10 for Utah on the Gator 33. This is a double pass, guys. I could tell that. Oh, he's so wide open. You can tell it was a double pass because he threw it behind him. So it was a lateral. And it was just out of reach. Should have been a touchdown. So now instead of a touchdown, it's now 2nd and 10. Even if he caught it, he would have been down at like the Gator 3. But still. 2nd down. Hopefully the Gators can hold them. So they'll only be down 14. Or maybe they can get a turnover. Maybe they can do a lot of things. Oh, that is not a flag. He hit him right at the out of bounds marker. Amari Burney become that dude at linebacker. Will become that dude at linebacker. I like Amari Burney. He's like another Divine Diablo. He is a former safety turned linebacker, a guy who can cover. And I think we will be very happy with him as he continues to get playing time. Maybe he will be blitz. Oh, come on. Oh, it's in your hands. And this is a Utah guy. It's in your hands and you drop it. It's in your hands. It was 3rd down, so now it's 4th down. So the Gators at least have. It's like there's nobody around you and you drop the ball. What do I think of the 53? Jack, I like the 53. I like the fact that maybe Ziegler or McDaniel is watching my show because I said that Wilkerson should make it over Dorsett, and I was right. And that's 3. So Utah is now up 17-3. And that was the other thing. That's the only thing I was upset about, Jack, was that we had to give up, we had to cut Drake Thomas because we wanted him on the practice squad. Personally, I think he outplayed Amari Burney. But I don't see practice. I was just talking about what we've seen in game film. And he played so well against the Rams in game film that's why the Seahawks snatched him. They saw what he did against the Rams, and they snatched him. That was the only person that we lost that I had an issue, that not an issue, but I had some sorrow for losing, was Drake Thomas. Wagner, the offensive tackle who I was afraid of losing, went on the IR. He's gone for a year with an injury. I don't know he was injured. I think that's the missing hangnail. You know, the guy had a hangnail, and they're going to IR him for a year because of a hangnail. I'm being facetious, of course. They said he had an injury, but they didn't want to lose him, and they weren't going to cut him to risk losing him to the practice squad. So they said, "Hey, we're going to pay you for a year to basically to work out." And yeah, the last season of the Pac, there's going to be nobody in the Pac-12. The whole conference just went away, right? That's stupid. That's stupid. So the farthest west conference, as far as conferences, is what? Mountain West? And by the way, where did Hawaii go? Hawaii was a Pac-12 school, right? So they're in the Pac whatever. How many teams are in the Pac-12? Like six? Like six schools, like the Pac-6? It is what it is. But Gators are down 14 at Utah. At Utah. And I was looking, I said the last time the Gators played an away game with a team, isn't Utah in the Pac-12 too? Isn't Utah a Pac-12 team? Or are they a Mountain West? I don't know. But the last time they played a team that far outside of conference was I was in school. It was either 83 or 93. Well, I know it was the three. Kickoff goes to the Gator, who's out to the 27-28. Was it Etienne? Okay, yeah, here's miscues. Yep, the Gators, they missed the field goal. They jumped off sides, and they were allowed to be deep. So yeah, the Gators are just they had a shanked punt. I guess I was getting ready for the show then. I missed the shanked punt. Yeah, this last drive they started Utah's a Pac-12 team. Okay, 15-game home winning streak. Okay, yeah. And I mean, the way that they are playing, I expect to win for come on. Don't rush the ball. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. 2:41 left in the second. The Gators do need to score this drive. They need to score. Vicky's here. Hi. Or she's saying hi to Jack. Jack, I think Jack Kenna. Hi, Vicky. Good to see you. By the way, before she even reminds me, I'm going to remind you guys. Oh, dude, if you see a bunch of red shirts in front of you, get out of the way. Be sure to check out Vicky and Smiley and Janice. They are doing it's high cap. Thank you. Now it's official. Thank you, Vicky. Hi. They are trying to send kids with underprivileged kids, sick kids. I think they're all cancer kids to the Week 4 game. Raiders at the Raiders at the Chargers. Oh, dude, turf monster. He catches the ball and falls down. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vicky. I missed it. I can't see everything. Um, but make sure October 1st. There you go. October 1st. It is. Vicky, can you put a link up? It's with Smiley and Janice, and I know you're involved with it as well. Send donations. And by the way, Vicky, I want to send donations. I want to actually. I'll just put it towards the raffles, but it'll go to the same people. I'm gonna be. It'll be. I'm thinking of maybe a couple $100. Thinking I can do a couple $100, and I'll just say these are for the raffles, for my names in the raffles, but it's going to get the kids into the stadium. But yeah, get with me. I will send it said so you guys can. It'll be a couple $100. It's posted on my page. I don't know how to put a link on here. Okay, just send it. Anyway, it's on Vicky's page on Facebook. Guess I'll have to find it. When are they doing the raffles? They didn't start the raffles yet. I hope not. But I wish I could be there, but I can't. My job schedule precludes it. Wow, nice play. Guy ducks under like three tacklers and gets an additional 2 yards. Now you have the passing quarterback in there. They got 57 seconds. Did they call timeout? I guess they called timeout. Yeah, they called timeout. They got 57 seconds, and they're running clock and they're running field. Don Webb says he thinks the Raiders are going to be 7-10 this year. That's what we were last year. I think we can be better though. I think we can win. And I've said this. I'm not going. I'm not changing what I said. I think we can win between 8 and 11 games. We could win. We could win 8 to 11 games if we have our quarterback play, and that will have saying that if Garoppolo is healthy or Aiden O'Connell just blows the roof off of everybody. So if quarterback play is shows that they can, if Jimmy is healthy, my God, guys, he's wide open. 1st and 10, clock stops. Where are they? They're in Gator territory, I think. No, they're on their own 45. Okay. Back to pass. And again. Oh, did he drop it? He must have dropped it. Yeah. Must have dropped it. Oh, no, they called a timeout. Okay. But again, it depends upon if the Raiders have their stuff together. Raiders have their stuff together. Stike Bunny? Hi, Stike Bunny. Are you new here? Thank you for coming in. I just reposting it on my Facebook. Okay, thank you. Go to Vicky Orr's page. I'm gonna send like it'll be for raffles and then just it's going to the kids. So I'll just say I'll put like at least $200 for raffles. Yeah, I know Powerade. That's I saw the video. So 2nd and 5, 40 seconds. Come on, Gators. There you go. There you go. Interception. Oh! Two guys ran into each other. Should have been an interception. Great coverage, though. Another question for the nation. The weakest position on the roster is right guard. weakest? Van Roten is better than Bars. I mean, he's better than Bars. Weakest position. No, I think the weakest position is one of the linebackers. There you go. There you go. There you go. Sit on him. Okay, so they are at is it the 50? 50, they're running clock. It's fourth down. Well, I guess they're going to have to kick. They're going to have to kick. They're on to 50, which would be a 67-yarder. I think it's about that. Captain Jack, homemade, handmade, whatever. Arnold Palmer. Just got finished with some lumpia and pancit. Good stuff. So are they? Well, it looks like they're punting. So unless it's a fake, could be a fake. He's looking. He's looking to see what. Yeah, he was looking to see if that guy was going to be covered. Because if the guy wasn't covered, he was going to throw to him. Great punt, down at the Gator 9 with 9 seconds to go. I think, Utah gets the ball in the second half. So, again, they're up 14, 17-3. I'll let Janice know, Cap, that you're done. Yeah. Like I said, tell them I want to do like $200 for what do you call it? The raffles. So, and then I'll go for but have Janice get a hold of me, or you get a hold of me, and I'll because I want to know what the raffles are. I'll say like I want this amount to go. I know that Woodson Whiskey is one of them. And I know that there's, I saw that he has like Super Bowl cards for the video. So I'll do that. But $200. Just make sure I want to do it before the raffle, obviously. Like, share, share. If you want to come in, please do. Let's talk. I'm going to copy this. Holly Rowe is on the sidelines. She looks good. I need a big busty blonde myself, just like Holly Rowe. There's the link. Hit it up. Captain Van Roe's not good as a starter. He's better than that Bars. Excuse me. He's better than Bars. And here's the other thing. If Munford can win the right tackle spot, then Illuminor will slide over and he'll be the right guard. Because Illuminor would be a better right guard. So then you got maybe Van Roten actually being like the swing guard. Right? Captain right guard gets better if Munford starts, then Illuminor gets moved to. Didn't I just say that? That's what I was talking about, right? Did you write that after me or before me? Because that's what I was thinking. I swear I didn't see the comment. I swear to God. Because that's what I'm thinking. That's how it gets better. So hit up the thing. Remember, like, share. I'm glad that this is the end. I go to work tomorrow. And then it's the weekend. I like that. Dan Mullen predicted a Gators win. That's a homer call. Well, I said that too, but I didn't know. I mean, I actually was saying that. So if you and I was probably thinking the same, probably hit it at the same time. But yeah, Van Roden's a hell of a lot better than Bars. Luminor is better than Luminor probably is better than Van Roten. But then you got to need to make sure that Mumford is better at tackle. And I really think if the way that they are progressing with Wagner, the fact that they IR'd him and Curtis, right? Curtis coming in, maybe Parham will move over to center next year. Then maybe they'll get another guard, or they'll do something, or they'll get another. If they're going to have Parham and Curtis, and maybe Luminor, then Munford. They're building the offensive line. Hey, we're gonna hear from Kenna early. Wow, only 4 people watching. Bummer. Like, share, please. Like, share, please. We're gonna get Kenna in here before his phone dies. He will tell us exactly how much juice he has on his phone. I guess it's a decent amount because he's here already. Okay. So we're gonna listen to Jack Kenna. Jack, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Cap. Salute, brother. How you doing? I'm doing great.
I'm good. I look horrible in these jerseys because everybody can see my belly and my hernia.
Well, you kind of look like a Broncos fan in that jersey. So
no, that's a Gators jersey, dude.
I know it's a Gators jersey. Like, I get it as being a Notre Dame fan. So yeah, like I'm doing better. I cracked a couple ribs last week, so kind of hurting from that. It's like I'm recovering, so I'm doing good. And you took all the weight out of my sail. I posted all in the chat, and you answered it all before I even came on. So it's about the offensive line. It's like, yes, we let Bars go.
Good.
We let Bars go.
Yeah.
And then we let Van Roten is like better. It's like, and I watch all the other Raiders YouTubers and stuff like that, and Van Roten's been like okay at best. So it's like I hope it's a good enough. Is what I did say in your chat, which you agreed with me. So I hope it happens. Munford plays well enough to be the starting right tackle, and Luminor moving over to the right guard. I think that would be like impressive, and I think it would be really good for our team. It's like I see that as like the best option right now overall.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. If Wagner is a starting tackle next year, then that means Mumford gets moved over to a guard position. You got Clinton McCurtis, which will be groomed for a guard position. Then you move Parham to center. So then you got a left right of Miller. Whoever the other guard is, and then you have like say let's call it Curtis. Then you have Parham at center. Then you have like Mumford, who played guard as well at Ohio State, and then you have like Wagner at right tackle. That is a young, other than Miller, that is a young, strong, and with Parham quick offensive line. That's what they're grooming, I think.
So it's the one thing that's kind of weird to me. It's like, if Wagner's doing good, we gave him more money at UDFA. It's like, and they're going to put him on UDFA. It's like they're going to put him on the sideline for the whole year. It's like, but that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's like honestly, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I know you can't drop him down to be on a practice squad because someone's going to pick him up.
No. His job this year is learning, watching, getting stronger, lifting weights. learning, watching, getting stronger, lifting weights, because he's not playing this year.
No, he's not.
He's red shirted, basically.
Well,
he's a red shirt.
Yeah. Well, that's what kind of made it feel kind of weird. It's like,
but here's the thing: he wasn't going to. He was going to be snatched up like the linebacker. If you tried to get him through the waivers, yeah. If you tried to get him through the waivers, I think he was going to be snatched up, because you can't teach huge, and he was huge, and he's getting better. And they went to him. They probably said, "Dude, we have plans for you. Don't go nowhere. We're going to pay for you to work out for a year."
Since everything's come up so fast and so hard, who is right now? Let's say we're starting with this 53-man roster. Who's our backup right guard? Not talking about what we just talked about. Munford starting at left tackle, and then Illuminor moving over to right guard. Who is right now the starting or the backup for right guard? It's like
Illuminor.
No.
Illuminor.
So it's like okay. So Van Roten got hurt.
If Van Roten goes down, you move Illuminor to right guard and you throw Mumford in at right tackle.
Well, that should be what it is right now. That should be the starting lineup.
Well, it might be that way come X amount of games into the season. If Mumford plays himself into a starting position, I think that's what will happen. If Mumford continues to improve, he's going to kick Illuminor over to right guard.
Okay? I can see that. I can totally see that. It's like 100%. It's like
again, in my opinion. In my opinion.
I agree with you. In my opinion, I agree with you on the same thing. Yeah. It's like, but like I was just looking at the 53-man lineup. I'm like going, not kicking people over or other, just who's doing what. I'm like, okay. So who was your biggest surprise? In the cuts. For me, it was kind of Drake.
No, that wasn't really a surprise. It was I knew that they were going to try to do what they did. They said we're going to make a what is it? There's a name for what we're going to a numerical chance. I can't remember what a quantified. There's a name that escapes me. I can't say what it is. Okay. A calculation. We're going to make a numerical so there's a name for it, right? Your salary cap, and it didn't pan out. Thomas, right? And Bernie has the measurables. He has the measurables. He's bigger. He's stronger. He's faster. And this year he was doing more in the special teams game, right? So they said, okay, we can teach up technique with his measurables, but you can't teach up measurables in Drake.
Well, that's Al Davis right there, right?
You can't teach up measurables. No, you can't. You can't teach up measurables. In Al Davis would have done the same thing. Who's bigger? Who's stronger? Who's faster? We're going to keep that guy. Okay, Al Davis would not have drafted the guy that you can't coach size and speed.
No,
you can't coach size and speed, but you can. Right, but you can have somebody that has size and speed and make them better. But you can't coach 6'7", 325 or whatever Wagner is, which is why he was on the IR. And Mundungus, it wasn't always breaking Facebook. I'll tell you what it is. If you are watching on my profile, for some reason, your name doesn't show up. It's Facebook user. But if you, and that is both profiles, by the way, that is my personal profile that's on here and my Captain Jack profile. But if you are watching on my page or in my group, then your name shows up on Facebook. If you're in the Northeast Streaming Sports group or the Elite Superfans group, your name shows up. But I'd rather you come in on YouTube anyway. That's just me. So that's what it is. Mundungus, and I can't wait. Mundungus, obviously, one of the all-star names going is Mundungus is going to say that the Broncos are going to beat the Raiders handily week 1. He's going to say they will beat the Raiders handily week 1. I know he will. So I'm counting on him coming in. There are filters that you have to turn off in Facebook. I had the same thing with the network. Okay, well, then you'll have to teach me.
I'll make this a quick short. So the Broncos have 4 wide receivers, and they only have 3 wide receivers available.
And what about? Well, they picked up Dorsett.
And then we picked up their wide receiver too.
Yeah, it was Callaway, who I thought was the Florida Gator ex-Callaway, Antonio Callaway, but this is Marquez Callaway, who played for Tennessee, who's also big, strong, and fast. So it was a SEC guy, that he did. All division games are close in the ACC. I think it will be a 1-score game, but the Broncos will win. Okay. Mundungus is on record. He's on record, and he can come in and talk. Maybe I'll get Mundungus and Richie for that game to come in. JT's in here, so
Richie McDonald's. It's like Richie's a good friend of the shows. It's like he's a good guy. Done shows with him. I watched the Wild Wild West show. He keeps it real. He's a great guy. So I hope you get up with him and connect with him. So what about this? So what about Farrell? Our 4th round draft pick. So when coming out of college, a 95% run grade, and then he gets traded for a 4th round for a 6th round. That just shows me that the kid did not show up. He didn't put the work ethic in, because I had high hopes for him. I liked him. And then the 5th round, we went with Butler. And I was like, no, Farrell's way better than Butler. So
you didn't show it. He didn't show it.
Like you're going interdivision rivalry and trading that pick. So I'm glad.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, and you were this, and I went back and forth. I don't know if Terrence Carey is in here, but we went back in the chat the other day when I was at work. When I was at work here, because I wasn't at work, and we're going back and forth. He says, "You don't trade somebody within the division. You don't do it." Al Davis is rolling over in his grave. But it's like, use common sense.
Agreed. Okay? Agreed.
If a guy was going to be cut, if he's going to be cut, and he was going to be cut, which meant he would be exposed to waivers. If you're Kansas City and need a defensive tackle, and you pick somebody off the waiver wire, which is what they would have done, but instead of picking them up off the waiver wire, knowing that Kansas City needs a big boy defensive tackle, and did we offer them up, or did they come to us for a trade? Probably we offered them up, said, hey, we got a guy. What you want for him, or what are you going to give up for him? So he was a 4th round pick. It was a 4th round pick, and we got a 6th back for him for somebody that was going to be cut. So that's what happened there. Hollywood's in the house. Jack, you're frozen. That's not a good look for you. I don't know if we lost Kenny. Kenny, you there?
Ziegler, made a mistake and drafting in the 4th round. He had a 95% run grade, which I thought I was impressed with it. You want a nose tackle? You want a guy that can stop the run. And I was hoping for him to show up last year.
Right.
And he spent half the time on the practice here. And Butler spent half the time on the practice here. So it's these guys are not showing up and doing anything. So if we can get a 6th round draft pick for him, yes, we made a mistake. Because he is not doing what other players do and show up and train hard. So overall, I'm glad because we're going to use that 6th round draft pick, do something else. And we got a lot of DTs. And Nesta, holy crap. In the 7th round,
he was a 7th rounder that showed up with drive and determination. Showed up, has the right mentality.
And when we drafted him, I honestly was like, why are we drafting another defensive tackle? Why do we need a 7th round defensive tackle that can't play on 3rd downs? But he
can play
on. You look at the preseason games and everything he's done in his work and his ethic. The kid is showing up. It's I'm impressed with him. So I'm glad about that. So hey, if we got a 6th round draft pick, Casey Hefe, be happy you got you didn't give up more because Chandler Jones ain't going to be there, brother. It's he ain't going to show up for a while. And that's why Casey did it.
Yeah, and I wanted to, Jack, I didn't want to cut you off, but I want to say thank you to Mundungus for the positive response, and I feel the same way. We don't like each other's teams, but we support each other content wise. And thank you to Mundungus and Richie Richey of MHRT Network. They're great bunch of guys. And sorry I won't be out there for the Bronco game, but maybe next year when I am in a different work situation, maybe I'll be able to go to more games. And I go to quite a few games. You guys know I went to 14 of the 17 games last year.
Shoot, Cap. So, I sent you a lot of pictures of yourself on the TV. Just, send it off to you so you can post it out to your media and stuff like that. It's the Wild West show was I'm where were you? I'm it only got the 3 guys, but you know what? The Wild West show is one of the best shows ever. So if you're a Bronco fan, Kansas City fan, or a Raiders fan, watch and subscribe to the show because it's really cool to hear about the different areas and honest, opinions on everyone's teams, and no one's disrespectful. Mm-hmm. So it's guys, do it. Subscribe, get those notifications, do it.
Hollywood says I'm famous on TV. Only because I'm next to Hollywood on TV. Only because I'm standing next to Hollywood do I make it on TV. By the way, Hollywood, thanks for being here. And Carlos says he loves the Wild Wild West. It's a good show. Again, I was trying to get on it yesterday. My internet was out for the majority of the day, and then I was on for about a minute, and then I got booted. My internet booted me off again. And by the time I got the internet back, it was near the end of the show, and I wasn't going to come in for 3 seconds again. I wasn't going to do that. So that's just
well. Then happened. You probably saw me, Cap. I came in kind of late. It's Thom wasn't there, so I said, "Hey, if you want to ask questions about the Raiders, ask me. I'll answer the questions." I know most of the answers, so just trying to help you out, brother.
No, and I appreciate that, but like I said, I didn't watch any of the show because I looked at my clock. And I looked and said, "Oh, the show." By the time I saw when regained my internet, and it was it was after 9. So I was like, "Well, if they're doing a 2-hour show, and I just got my internet back at 9:20, and the 2-hour show would have been 9:30," I'm like, "No, I'm not even going to pop in."
Yeah, I
So
know.
I, didn't miss
Good
anything.
call.
So that's just. But yeah, it was good. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the call. But talk to me about what's it college. I said Notre Dame did everything right last
Oh my
Saturday,
God, they're
but
looking good.
that's not gonna happen every week though, Jack.
No,
It's not
it's
gonna
not going
happen
to happen
every
every
week.
week. But here, the difference last year to this year is like Notre Dame has a quarterback now, which they didn't have a quarterback last year, and the majority of the running backs are back. Wide receivers are not very good.
Mm-hmm.
Defense is actually looking a little bit better. I'm not saying a lot because there's certain positions upgrade, downgrades. So I think it's going to look pretty good for Notre Dame this year. And I didn't look at the schedule. Are we playing you?
No, you ain't. You playing Florida? I know you're not playing Florida.
Just
Oh,
curious.
Florida should have had an interception. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I'm listening to you, Jack. The Florida. Oh my God! It should have been a pick. Goes hit him in a bad place. The shoulder pads right between the numbers. But
Notre Dame went
back to
like
the point.
9-4.
Yeah, they would have had it on the 35-yard line.
So Notre Dame went nine
Who
to
was
four,
who
which
was their quarterback last year? Book
oh my God, it was
was
like
Book their
changed
quarterback
over and
last year?
over and over. It's a rotation. It's like rotisserie. So it's like I, I can't say they're like really a starter. They're like all backups. But everything went through Mayers. So
Mm-hmm.
when the Raider Nation wants to talk about, Michael Mayers, that kid is super legit, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put my money to the metal. By the time the end of the career, Michael Mayers will be way better than Daryl than the Waller. There's no doubt in my mind on that. It's like he is unbelievable. He ran the whole entire offense. So we got a great steal in the second round instead of a kid that was like,
Mm-hmm.
mid to end of the first round, and we traded up and got him on 38th pick. He's unbelievable.
Right.
He's like the true throwback tight end at 265 pounds, 6'4", knows how to run routes, and he can block. And the kid wants his thing. He said, like, I want to know how to block better than what I'm doing now. He's not asking like I want to run better routes. I want to block even better now than what I did in college. I was jumping up in joy with that pick. So we got a solid tight end for the next 10 years, unless the Raiders do stupid shit like with Waller. Can you imagine, like, if they would have kept Waller and then drafted Mayers, what that would have looked like? Oh my God! I don't know about you, Cap. I wasn't so happy about trading Waller for a third round and then getting Trey Tucker. That was like my most questionable pick. Yes, Trey Tucker is like he's a slot guy, but we got Renfro and the other
Yeah, but
Myers.
you know what? He's going to be so much. He's going to be so much more than a slot guy. Yeah, he's the speed, but he's also he's a gadget guy that we needed. Oh my God! They just got an interception.
Well, the
Tip
Mayers,
tip tip.
like
They got an
we got from New
interception on the
England,
11-yard line.
is a 50-50 guy from
Yeah,
slot to
Jacoby
outside
Myers
wide
fired.
receiver. Yeah, so he's going to have to play
Yeah.
outside now. So, but he was a 50-50 guy before, and then we got Renfro, and then we got Trucker, which those guys are purely slot guys. They're not outside guys. So the Mayor's kids got to go outside 100%, which can do the job. He was doing his number one wide receiver. So I thought that was kind of
Mm-hmm.
odd. Like so many guys that play the slot. Yes, I know he likes to play the slot, and McDaniels, and I won't say the other name, but if we didn't
Hollywood
Trucker,
wants to know who's gonna win between Clemson and Notre Dame.
Well, Hollywood, my brother, I'm ready to tell you who's going to win the game. Grab the shamrock, grab the clover, grab that Irish flag.
Okay. Are
Well,
you
we already
guys?
did that
In
before.
fact, yeah,
Notre
did you
Dame
did
already did that
did
before the
you?
last time they played, right? Notre Dame beat Clemson when they were on the top of the hill. Notre Dame wasn't top of the hill, and Notre Dame beat Clemson. So now it's time for Clemson to prove it. So Hollywood, salute, brother.
Okay, well, you guys gonna do like an on-show bet for that? Like Hollywood has to wear like a Notre Dame hat. Oh, okay, yeah, I knew it was to throw money on there. Hollywood says
I ain't
100 on
throwing,
Clemson.
I ain't throwing no more money on any games. I already paid off like you, Auntie Six. Who else did I pay off? Dodgers and Giants.
Oh, I take it. ONT6 is a Dodgers guy, right?
Yeah, Auntie Six Dodgers fan. I bet him. I think I bet one other person. Dodgers and Giants. After like the Giants won 107 games record next year, Auntie Six gave me 10 games and I still lost. So done. I still would love, to chat it up in the chat and have fun with it. But I'm not betting more money on that stuff.
Okay, okay. So a non money bet, maybe well, definitely a brag bet,
How about a
but
brag
maybe
bet?
like
So on Captain's
well, I
channel.
mean, yeah.
So I don't know you, brother. So on Captain's channel, who wins the game? Like, salute and say your team kicked my team's ass and what it is. Because Notre Dame is
Yeah,
gonna work Clemson's, I'll tell you that.
well, he said he reminds you that Notre Dame is at Clemson this time.
That don't
It's
matter
not in
much.
South. It's not in South Bend. Okay, well, actually, it does matter a little bit because Clemson is a very, 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 very good home team.
So Hollywood, we'll say this. Your team kicked my team's ass, like whatever venue it's at. Whoever wins, we'll salute to each other and we'll call it a day.
Or maybe you can do like one of those like the other guy has to wear the hat of the other team on the show.
I ain't gonna buy no.
No, no, no. They'll even. I mean, I'm sure that Hollywood will provide you with a Clemson hat for a week. Like he will, like you guys will have to like swap addresses or something, so that you have to provide the hat, and you gotta go like like point at it and say yes, this team.
You bring Hollywood on the show.
And Hollywood says he'll send you a Clemson hat now.
Oh God, I would never wear that shit.
Well, but see, he's getting it ready for you because he is that confident. He is that confident that Clemson's going to win. I know Hollywood. So you got a Notre Dame hat?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. If you got a Notre Dame hat, then that's a touchdown. Oh my God! Utah just scored a touchdown on a quarterback rollout. Get a Notre Dame hat ready, and you guys go back with each other, and you can mail hats so that when is that game, Wood? When is that game?
I think Hollywood's all
Yeah.
hurt because when the Raiders, even when Renfro was on the team, the Notre Dame squad beat that team, and they were like a top 3 team, and Notre Dame was even top 10.
Oh, it's Giants week. Okay, so it's in November. So okay, it's in November. So get a October 8th. Get a Notre Dame hat ready, and so you guys will have plenty of time
So how about this,
to
Hollywood?
swap hats.
How about this? When the game come and pass, you come on Captain Jack show. So we
Yeah,
can
but
meet,
see, I
and then
get it, but see,
I will dip my hat. I will dip my hat.
no, no, Jack, no, you're not think he's gonna send you a Clemson hat now. You're gonna send him a Notre Dame hat now, or within this next week. So when the game is done,
Okay.
the other person will have the hat of the winner. So they have to come on and do this team is the better team and they whooped my team's ass.
I'll do that.
And that's what that yeah,
So we'll
yeah.
run it through you, Cap, behind the scenes, because you got all my information anyway. So yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, but you got to get a Notre Dame hat ready. I'll give you or Hollywood will give me his. He'll send me his address. I'll be on live Sunday with Jay in Vegas. Okay.
I'll do that, Hollywood. That'd be
Yeah.
kind of fun. But
Yeah.
you have to come. You have to come on Captain Jack's show, though.
He'll be with me that week. He'll be
Oh,
with
he's
me
with
that
you.
show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he'll be with me that show. So he'll be with me that show. So if you send it, so basically he has to send you the Clemson hat. So you got to send me your address, so I will send it to him, so that he'll send you a Clemson hat, and then you send me your address, and I'll send it to him, so he'll have a Notre Dame hat just in case he has to eat crow, and that's what's going on. Okay.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That'd be good
Yeah.
promotion for the show, and like I like it.
Yeah. So it's a hat bet and a brag bet and in fact, if you can, like you can wear like, and I know you don't have to wear like an actual Clemson shirt, but you can wear like whatever the color shirt. It was like a burnt orange. You got a burnt orange shirt?
Oh, now you're killing me. Like your colors for your Gators kind of look like the Broncos right now. I ain't doing
I'm just
that
saying,
shit.
wear an orange shirt, okay? Wear an orange shirt.
Orange. If I have an orange Giants shirt, then San Francisco Giants, then I'll do that.
Yeah, and then he'll get like a something green.
No, like navy blue.
Okay, well he has
green.
Yeah, he'll have blue or green, and you got to wear like a burnt orange type, like a Giants. Turn it inside out so you don't see the logo, but you just wear the color, and you can do that.
Well, we'll check it out.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it'd be fun.
Send me your address.
Hollywood, that'd be fun for this show. You know what I mean, brother? We're all Raiders fans, so that'd be good.
Yeah. Hollywood will be with me that game, so we'll do that.
Yeah, so it's like Cap and I we like to bust our balls on Philadelphia and the Giants, and just like hockey too. It's all good and fun. This is all good and fun. I like that. It's like this is what Raider Nation should be. We have a good time, and we're all fans of our favorite team, and have fun with the rest of it. I'm good with that.
That's it. Okay, well, bets on. Send me your address, and Hollywood will send me his address, and I will disseminate it to both of you guys. I'm gonna let you go, Jack. Salute to you there, partner. Always brother. A pleasure. And we'll hopefully the Gators will at least score on this drive. Maybe it's third down.
Well, good luck to your college team, and Hollywood. Salute, brother. That's good. We're gonna have fun, bro.
You're gonna have fun.
You too, brother. late.
All right. Hey, take care, Jack. You be well, shipmate. There you go. Jack Kenna and Hollywood have their bet for the Clemson Notre Dame game. There's a flag on the play. It was a first down. Let's see what the flag is. I didn't see the play. I just saw that they were okay procedure. So it's not a first down. It's not a first down. Still third down. But the illegal formation. Okay. So Gators are shooting themselves in the foot. They actually played okay. They actually played okay. I don't know why. Was it they were weird trips formation or something like that? But we're having fun. 3rd and 6 for the Gators. Down 21 with 9 minutes to go. Etienne is going to be short. It's going to be 4th and about 4. It's going to be 4th and 4. Gators got to go for it because you're down 21. So it's 4th down. Gators are going for it. Fourth and about 4, I think. And like I said, I'm sporting my colors. I'll wear this tomorrow to work. I don't care because I'm not fair weather. What's the score? They're down. It's 24-3, 8 minutes and 16 seconds. 4th and 3 for the Gators. And they did not get a first down. It was they tried to run like a draw, like a fake reverse, and it was snuffed out. There was no chance on that play. So let's see here. Okay, it was like a guy was looking for the draw, but it was like one of those Kansas City shovel passes. Well defensed by Utah. No first down. Clemson's going down to Notre Dame. Is Utah that? Yeah. Hollywood, they are ranked 14th. They are ranked 14th. Jimmy Farrell, hello. And I can't wait. I can't wait for that bet. Jack's got orange, like an orange Giants jersey, which he can turn inside out color wise. Wood I'm sure has got a blue shirt or a green shirt. And then you guys will send me your addresses, and then I'll disseminate it to the other person so you guys can send each other hats. That's cool. That's a cool thing. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can't stand horror movies. I really can't. I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm not a fan. I once took a girl to see like a Saw, one of the Saw movies. I don't know what number it was. Doesn't matter. They're all the same. Took a girl to a Saw movie because she wanted to see the movie. Like, oh, let's go. And I'm like, it was painful. It was painful to watch because I'm not into, gore and just I don't like what is it gore and murder and occult things. I just it's not my deal. Just got back from Long Island to Pittsburgh. Oh, cool, Jimmy. Jimmy Farrell is back from Long Island. I said it correctly, Long Island. If you want to come in, well, who do we got? There's not too many people watching. That's a bummer. I'll put the link up again. I know Jimmy Farrell's in here, Jack Henna's in here, Hollywood's in here. I thought I saw, Carlos is here. And I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Oh, Dave was here. Mundungus was here, but he's going back to his Nebraska game. Vicky was here. Jared was here. Utah has the ball. And, Don Webb was here, I think. Yeah. Oh. Tired. I didn't see the play. Oh, it was a fumble. Quarterback, it was going, and it left his hand, fumbled it. So he lost some yardage. Lost second and 7. Still watching the Gators. Was it Utah is on their own 9-yard line now? A give to the halfback gets about 5 back. So it'll be like 3rd and 12. I think last year was a better game against Utah, the Florida win, but I think it was. It was. Utah was ranked last year as well in the swamp. Gators won in a very close game. Oh, okay. ESPN Radio. Oh, okay. I like this. I'm going to show this because here, color me surprised. BSPN Radio. So all of the haters there. BSPN Radio. Nice defensive play. So at least they're going to get Utah to punt. Raiders second to worst team in the NFL next to Arizona. That's bull. They're going to be better than the fake Pirates because they suck. I can't wait to see how bad the fake Pirates of Tampon Bay are. I can't wait. Nice punt. Guy drops back to about the 25, gets out of bounds at about the 31. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. Thank you. F-U, ESPN Radio. The Notre Dame is much better this year. Okay, but hey, let's talk Philly sports. See positives. He was there. Okay. We'll bring in positive Philly. Always good to see him.
What's up, Captain?
Talking Philly sports. It's been a while. Hey, positive. I'm sorry. I know the last show you were here, and we just kind of ran out of time.
Yeah.
And
it's all good.
Yeah, but I did let you know. I said we weren't going to be able to get you on. That's why I said if you want to come on, just get in early. So what's good? Talk to me. Phillies, Eagles, whatever the hell you want to talk about.
It's crazy, Captain. We have 10 days, 1 week until the NFL season starts. 10 days for us, 1 week until it actually kicks off. And I mean, it's been a pretty good summer in sports. I'm excited for the Birds, but the Phillies have been doing great in the month of August. Kyle Schwarber's been killing it. Bryce Harper's been killing it. And, people are talking crap about Trey Turner, and look at him now. I mean, this team, they're set up for success right now. They're set up for a red October, and the Phillies are really impressive. I don't know if you've been watching, but
And I've been watching a lot. Oh yeah. Anytime there's been a Phillies game on, because I do I got the MLB package, so okay. I do actually watch Phillies games all the time. So they've been killing it. They've been killing it in the. Oh my goodness! I just saw a Marcos commercial. And it reminded me that tonight was Blue Moon. Now, I could have had a Marcos
last night.
Small for like half price. No, not at Marco. It was tonight, the 31st. It was the 31st of August. Tonight's pizza was half price.
Oh, I mean, last
and it's
night
10 o'clock. I can't get it now. Yeah, I got pictures. But I'm just saying it was a Blue Moon special at Marco's, and I didn't get it. Crap. Maybe I'll have to see if they're still open. But I think they closed at 10.
Yeah.
Anyway, talk to me about there, buddy, about whatever you want to talk. I said, yeah, Trey Turner, and of course, Bryce has been wonderful, just totally just kicking ass.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
what's up? What else is going on?
Not much. What do you think about the Eagles this year, Captain? I know, and obviously, we all know you're a Raiders fan, but what are your expectations for the Eagles this year? You see us making it back to the Super Bowl?
I do.
Do you? I love to hear
I
that.
see him making it back to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I do.
We'll end up
Yeah, they
playing-
closed
you
at
think it's
11. I
gonna be a
might want to
rematch?
have to.
I don't think it's going to be a rematch.
I gotta hope it's not a rematch. I can't stand the Chiefs so much. It's just that I want somebody to beat Kansas City. I don't want Kansas City to. I don't want Kansas City to represent the AFC. I can't stand Kansas City. So
Hold on 1 second, Captain Joe.
okay,
All right, listen, I need your help, okay?
okay. What's your help?
People,
What do you need?
people on the show can help me. So I'm
Okay.
currently in a fantasy football draft. It's a draft that takes a little bit longer to draft or whatever. But I'm on the board right now, okay? And I have to make a pick. So
Okay.
so far I have Austin Eckler, AJ Brown, and Chris Olave. Should I take a quarterback or another running back?
Okay. You got AJ Brown. You got Chris Olave and who?
Austin Eckler.
Eckler. Okay.
Should I take a quarterback or another running back?
Who's available?
Ramondre Stevenson, Jameer Gibbs,
Who's available?
Trevor Lawrence, Justin
Who's
Fields.
available? What type of league is it?
PPR.
PPR. Okay. No. He already has Eckler, Ben. Yeah, it says the same thing. Who's out there? Who's available?
You got for quarterbacks, you have Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers. The running backs, you have Jameer Gibbs, Ramondre Stevenson. I don't know.
That's not enough. We need more information, man. We need more information. I did not do any. I don't know what happened. I did not get rid of. Okay, you were off camera for a bit. And Kenneth says the F quarterbacks is. What?
Is the chat saying anything?
They want to know who's available. The same thing that I said.
Trevor Lawrence.
They want to know
Justin
who's
Fields,
available.
Aaron Rodgers, Ramondre Stevenson, Aaron Jones, Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, but you're just saying the quarterbacks that are available.
Yeah, I'm looking at a quarterback or a running back.
Okay, what running backs are available?
Ramondre Stevenson, Jameer Gibbs, Aaron Jones.
None of those excite me.
Josh Jacobs is taken.
None of those. Yeah, and none of those players excite me. Fizzle says Aaron Rodgers.
Really?
I would actually take no. He already has Eckler, Ben. He already has Eckler.
I have Eckler.
Raider Ben says Rodgers. He already has Eckler, so you don't want to.
Yeah. Quarterback or another running back?
I'd take Trevor Lawrence. I would take Trevor Lawrence over Rodgers.
Trevor Lawrence over Fields too.
I just think he's going to blow up. Yeah, I think that Trevor Lawrence is going to blow up this year. That's just me. I would take Trevor Lawrence. Oh, that was the fourth down play. Well, he just got sacked on fourth down.
Yeah, your team's not winning, Captain.
Utah is not. Florida's just not playing well tonight. At times they were. This game has gotten away from him. This game has gotten away from him. Get rid of the ball, dude. Get rid of the ball. But anyway, yeah, a couple people said Aaron Rodgers. I say Trevor Lawrence.
I should go Trevor Lawrence over another running back.
Clayton Harris says smash the like button. Thank you, and the smash and the like and all that. No idea why I come on here for your draft. Yeah, Jack. Well, he was talking other things. Is that it though? Is that it there, Mike?
Yeah, you going to be doing a show Tuesday?
The draft advice.
You're going to do a show on Tuesday?
Tuesday?
Yeah, this Tuesday.
Probably not.
Oh, no.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, all right.
I don't do Tuesday shows until the season actually starts. Yeah, I'm going to do the Tuesday shows when the season starts. But remember, Wednesdays and Thursdays, when the it's like Wild Wild West, NFL Nation Live, my show on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So there you go.
Gotcha. All right, Captain.
So and Clayton, thank you for hitting me up. Take care as well, brother. You be well. And I would, like I said, take a quarterback. Take a quarterback. Get one. Take a quarterback. What's the plan for the holidays? Clayton, I don't know. I am going to be wearing my Gator jersey tomorrow, even though they are really getting beat bad. What you see is what I'll be wearing tomorrow. I'll wear my Gator jersey proudly. I will wear my Gator hat proudly. You're getting beat by the number 14 team in the country. That's holding. Yeah. Thank God they called it. I saw the guy reach in his pocket and threw it right in the offensive lineman. That's holding. Thank you. Yeah. There's a reason why the quarterback ran for so long. Captain, can you sing Blue Moon? Yeah, I can sing Blue Moon. Bomb the bomb, the bomb the bomb, bomb the bomb the bomb, the dagger, 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 the digger dog thing, Blue Moon. The low part too. Blue Moon. The bass part. I hope that you got. Did you catch that? You can like tape it. By the way, speaking about the Blue Moon, I actually got some really good pictures last night. I came out around 10 o'clock. Came out at about 10 o'clock and got some. I can show those. Hang on. I don't know whether you guys can see them or not. But I did. I got some really nice pictures. Okay. See, okay. This was the Blue Moon. See if you can't really. It's unfortunate. That was the gray version. This is like with like color, like color enhancement. That was you can't really. It's unfortunate. You can't really see it here. It has like some like purples in it. Oh, this one, it was a very blue one. I know they all probably look the same here, but I got some decent shots. And there was like some close-ups, but they're really blurry. So I tried showing you guys. But anyway. Did they cut away from the game? Oh, no, they're just doing like a cut break. Anyway. Raphael's in here. Okay, I see you wearing Florida Gators because it's college. Yes, Raphael. Yes, I'm wearing my Gators jersey. Did the Gators get the? Yeah, the Gators got the ball on like the 2 yard line, their own 2 yard line. Captain, you sing there is a moon out. No, turn out the lights. Party's over till we meet again. Most of you won't even know what. Pizzle, I got that. I know exactly what you're saying. In Monday Night Football, when there was nothing going on, and the game was out of reach, Dandy Don Meredith, the old quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, I think he was the original quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, along with Eddie LeBaron. See, I got both of their football cards, Don Meredith and Eddie LeBaron, in a 63 tops. Thanks, Pizzle. Pizzle knows I know my shit. So, and Meredith would drink in the booth, right? Meredith would be in the bag, kind of like who the Cubs announcer. I can't remember his name. The old dude, Harry Carey. Harry Carey would drink during the broadcast, and so would Don Meredith, right? He'd be in the bag. And when the game would be so over, Don Meredith with the singing cowboy, let turn out the lights, the party's over. I don't know any of the other words. I just know that portion. So I hope I did it good enough for you, Pizzle. That's the end of the third quarter. Gators are down. They're still only down 21. It's the end of the third quarter. Utah up 24-3. Utah will win this game. And if as Don rests in peace, as Frank Gifford rests in peace, as Howard Cosell rests in peace, I did my impression of Don Meredith. Turn out the lights, the party's over. So thank you there, Fizzle. If you want to come in tonight, we've got about a half an hour. Damn. Pizzle, dude, how old are you? Because I'm 58 and a half. I'm 58 and a half. Are you older than me or am I older than you? I think I'd probably be older than you. I think I'm older than you. Come into the show. Come in. Saturday Night Whiteout in Penn State. Who are they playing, Jimmy Farrell? Who are they playing? I'm 57. Jimmy Farrell's 50. I know I'm older than Jimmy Farrell. Pizzle. How old is Pizzle? Roth is, they're playing West Virginia? Okay. I know Roth is in his 20s. So I know I'm older than Roth. Roth is in his 20s. Raider Ben, I think Raider Ben, I'm going to guess Raider Ben is about, I'm guessing. Don't be mad at me if I'm guessing Raider Ben is 35. Might be older, but I'm guessing he's like 35. Pizzle, I've never seen Pizzle. I've only seen a picture of his French poodle's balls. Raider Ben's 31. Okay, I was close, Ben. I was close. I hope you're not mad I put 4 years on you. If I was close. I hope I didn't upset you. Pizzle, I don't know. Rafa is like 22. Pizzle, we're trying to figure out how old Pizzle is. Yeah, but well, I was close, Ben. I was 30. I hope you're not mad. 35. So you're 31. And then I'm singing Don Meredith. I'm watching the Gators lose. And Jimmy Farrell says, love your show, Raider Ben. It's supposed to get excited about the Raiders. Pizzle's. I don't know if Pizzle's gonna. Pizzle, you got to say your age. 58.5 me. Jimmy Farrell's 57. Jimmy Farrell's a good looking 57. You don't look 57 because he doesn't have a white beard. He doesn't have a white beard. So, and Raider Ben, if I'm not mistaken, was talking about a roundtable this Saturday, which I think is about 10:30 on Saturday. Tomorrow's show is around 11 p.m. Eastern time, so I might be able to do that. Gators at 2nd and 10 got 4, so it's 3rd and about 6. They're just trying to make the score look presentable. It's like a scrimmage game so far. It's a scrimmage game, but you need to show effort. You need to show effort, and you need to go out on a higher note. Oh, come on, throw a flag. Throw a flag. There you go. Quarterback saw it. I saw it. So did the official. Captain, you've been watching a story on the Lakers? No. No. I didn't. I know that it's, it's like the Magic Johnson era Lakers thing. Yeah. Haven't been watching it. Yeah, oh, that's obvious. Dude, he was toting at him. Come on. I got a lot of things. I will show you the show that I'm. Rich, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm sorry I wasn't able to come in fully yesterday for Wild Wild West show, but I had my internet for like about a minute. Ooh, Rich. Give blessings to Richie Riche, who has COVID. Please take care of yourself, sir. Hopefully it's not no, Jimmy Farrell, no, COVID is not over. COVID's going to be around forever. It's going to be like, you know how the people would have like strep and things like that. COVID is like the new strep. People, apparently Richie has got a new variant. Okay. Not surprising that it's a newer variant, but yeah, take care of yourself, sir. Please take care of yourself. I no, I better not say that. I don't want to be on record stating what I really want to say. I don't want to be on record with, but just take care of yourself, sir. It wasn't about you, Rich. It was about me. That's why I said I'm not going to be on record saying what I wanted to say. Nice play by the defender who played the ball a little over the top, but I hope we are not back to masks. That's, well, depending upon what political, who your politicians are, depending upon who your politicians are, there might be mask mandates. That's all I'm going to say. That's about as political as I'm going to get. Depending upon who your politicians are. Nice play by the defense. They had that one snuffed out. Gators tried to sneak Etienne out of the backfield. Well diagnosed by one of the either linebacker or safety of Utah. It'll be like 3rd and about 10 or 12. Yeah, they're chasing the sticks. So yeah, it's probably about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 12. And of course, again, with the Gators down 21, they will be going for it again and again and again. Flag down, which means that the Gators had a gain, but it's probably an offensive holding, I'm thinking, unless it's a defensive holding, which would give the Gators a first down. Oh, offsides. Okay, good. So that's a free play. So the Gators will get a second chance. It'll be like third and six, maybe third and six, third and seven. Okay. And Richie's just going to drink it. You're going to get more when your donkey's loose. Be nice. Like I said, we've had both Richie Riche as well as Mundungus in here, and I've been on record. I'm on record saying that hopefully we'll have Richie Riche and Mundungus come on the show, and for the Gator the Bronco Gator. Oh, I was thinking orange and blue, wrong orange and blue. The Bronco Raider game. Oh, Richie says that he thinks the Broncos will lose. Richie, I didn't get a chance to see yesterday's show because I, didn't have internet, and then today I was actually kind of busy, still doing some telework. I didn't get a chance to really see the show. You want to come in and talk to us about what you think how the Broncos will fare? That would be cool. You don't have to, but if you want to, I said, definitely make sure you and Mundungus, if possible, are there for the like a show pre Broncos Raiders, maybe the Thursday before that game. Hopefully, I can get you guys to come in. It'll be obviously the Thursday night game. When the Chiefs are playing, but that would be cool. That's holding. Soft flag. Holding on the Gators, so that play's coming back. Tell Anna my voice is low. Oh, Richie's talking about it. Anna loves your voice when it's lower anyway. Oh, procedure. I thought it was holding, but it was procedure. So that first down goes off the books. Illegal formation. Anyway, it's an hour 40 into the show. If you want to come into the show, I'll do it one more time. I'm going to put up the link one more time. If you want to come into the show, there's the link. There's the link. Third and 10 for the Gators on the 33 of the Utah. And running back gets it. They're about 3 yards short. It'll be fourth and 3. Gators rush up to the line. No huddle. Yeah. Fourth and 2. Fourth and 2. It's even less than 4th and 3, obviously. If you want to come in, please hit the link. We got about 15 minutes before I got to do outro. I'd like to see at least the Gators, get a touchdown here. Oh, I know this formation. Shit. I know where it's going. Yep. Did he catch it? I guess he did. Oh, Richie Riche is going to come in. Cool. Ooh, that's not a catch. That's not a catch. That's not a catch. And the official stopped them just before they ran the play. That was not a catch. That was not a catch. I want to see it again. It was tipped, which caused the ball to, I think it he caught it, but the ground kind of helped them on that. I don't know if you're watching, Richie. But anyway, we're going to bring my friend Richie Richey in here, who again keep positive things in mind for Richie. Richie is has COVID. I don't know why my screen is so slow, but you're here, Richie. It takes a while for me to show that you're on screen. Let's hear that wonderfully low voice of yours that Anna will get all excited about. Up, can't hear you. Can't hear you. Microphone problem. Yeah, turn your mic. I can't hear you, brother. Check one, check one, check one.
Hey, what about now?
Yes, now I hear you. Now I hear you. Yes.
Good? Great. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get sick and my voice goes down about an octave. So
Sexy
Just
voice.
is what
Kind of
it is.
like Smelly Cat when Phoebe would get sick and she'd sing Smelly Cat and it went down, it made it sexier, her sexy Smelly Cat voice. And she was trying to get sick again.
Yeah, the sultry voice.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So no.
So talk to me about the Broncos and why you think they're going to lose Week 1. This is news to me.
I think it's primarily going to come down to the offensive line. I think it's going to be awfully difficult to throw the ball and run the ball if you can't do it. I think the offensive line are going to struggle against the interior and the pass rush of the Raiders. And I also think that the Raiders have made some low-key moves, which have actually improved their team on the defensive side of the ball, in the linebacking and in the cornerback and safety room. Now, I still think that you guys need another full draft to fully retool those positions, but I think you've made some headway in terms of improvements there. And again, I think if a Broncos fan is to truly be objective, they would be saying the same thing I am.
But see, you're not going to get many fans that are actually going to give you straight poop. It's going to be skewed in their rose-colored, or in your favorite, your orange and blue rose-colored glasses as a Bronco fan. And
Sure.
I don't, and honestly, like I said, I don't say things yay, nay, or otherwise. I think that it will be. It's a division game, and Mundungus even said it's a division game. It's going to be close, and I agree there. But I really think that the Raiders should. Oh, they're giving them the catch, which is good. I thought it kind of hit the ground, but I really think that the Raiders are going to be better than people think we are slated for this year. I'm not thinking that they're going to be gangbusters. But I think that if you lose last year, all of these one-score games, and you get better, and the year we went to the playoffs, we won we won 7 one-score games, and last year we lost 8 one-score games. It flipped the switch. It flipped the script, and that's why we were horrible last year. And I think that we've gotten better, and if you go better and then go from that. Oh, what a hell of a catch. I don't know if you're watching ESPN, Richie, but this catch, oh my God. This receiver just made a catch in the end zone. It was a jump ball, and he snags it like a bag of groceries, and he was over the defensive back and just snags it.
That's cool.
It'll definitely make ESPN plays. So speaking of defensive backs and wide receivers, okay, because you guys pick up, and I knew he was going to, that whoever, it was like when people were bitching about the Raiders trading Farrell to the Chiefs, it's like the Chiefs were going to snag him anyway. They were going to get the best defensive tackle that was available, and at least the Raiders got a pick for it. I mean, that's smart. That's smart.
I agree.
That if you're gonna get rid of a guy anyway, and you know he's going to be going to your rival, at least literally make the rival pay for it.
Yeah,
literally make him pay for it.
Yeah.
So in that respect, and I knew that the Broncos, who were so thin at wide receiver, because they're without Patrick, they're without that rookie that you was Sims, I think is his name, right?
No, Mims played. He's healthy. He's back. He's fine.
Okay, but Patrick is gone. Judy is injured. I know he's injured for about a couple games. And then the other guy is
Jalen Virgil's probably the
right.
Other guy
okay, so you're gone.
He's
there.
that speed. He's the speed burner guy that I had been slating to be pretty much a lock for the 53-man roster, and I think the NFL's lucky that he got hurt, because I think he was going to, in a Sean Payton offense, I think Jalen Virgil was the guy to actually look out for. He's got like 4.3, 4.4 speed, and he's like 6'1". So he's got height and speed.
Right.
So he's kind of like 3 inches, 4 inches on top of a guy like Tyreek Hill, for example. So Tyreek Hill used to struggle against taller, bigger corners when they were able to kind of box him in. Well, Jalen Virgil's got the height in order to compete against guys like that. So it really kind of puts him in a very rare group of very fast, shifty wide receivers. And he I mean, even last year, he had he was one of the few guys that caught a really deep pass from Russell Wilson for a touchdown. It was pretty spectacular. But yeah, we only have we had 4 active.
So now who are your receivers? And Dorsett's one, and you said Mims is 2. So who are the other 2 receivers?
Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Marvin Mims.
Sutton, okay.
And Brandon Johnson. He's another guy that, if you're a Raiders fan, that's a name that you're probably not familiar with, but I think you will be at the end of that game. He's a very scrappy wide receiver. Came in, if I'm not mistaken, as a UDFA last year. His dad's a professional baseball player. So he's got that pro sport pedigree, that kind of solid kind of head on his shoulders in terms of, what to expect at the pro level. And the family pedigree to basically say, congratulations, you made the roster. Now the work's starting.
Right. Now you got to actually go out and prove it.
Yeah. Now you got to keep it, right? So he's got the right mindset, the right mentality, and the family pedigree to kind of help him out. I mean, obviously not at the same caliber of player yet, but reminds me in the interviews very much like Pat Surtain II. Our cornerback, the rookie from last year. They just sound like they kind of come from the same, cut from the same cloth, just in terms of their approach. So I mean,
because they're the sons of professional athletes. Surtain's father played in the NFL. This other kid's father played, you said, was a Major League Baseball player. Kind of like Mahomes' father was a Major League Baseball player. So they know what to do as professionals. They've been given the genetics, and they've been given the heads. Now they actually use the genetics and the smarts to actually go out and prove why they are who they are.
Well, actually, the biggest thing for a lot of those guys is they have the genetics to do it. They've been given the mental space to do it. But then the problem is that so many of their parents hand them everything that they don't have the drive.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have that hunger to always get better and always do better. And you often see these pro guys that, really ought to do much better, and they have all the tools and all the stuff and all the world, and they're just not good. They don't make it like their parents did. They're just missing that extra gear to try to, reach just that much higher to do better. But my biggest takeaway, and what I'm looking at specifically, if I were to give you like a key to the game, is unless the Broncos offensive line flips the switch, as in like a 180 from what we saw in the preseason, I think the Broncos are in for a pretty long night, because I think the D-line pressure that we're going to see from the Raiders is going to be substantial. And to make it more complicated than that, Josh Jacobs is back on that kind of reworked deal. And one thing that Broncos fans need to remember is Josh Jacobs for the last 2 to 3 years has had the Broncos number.
Right.
He just has. Like, he's gone off 100+ yards, couple touchdowns, kind of stuff on every game, it seems. And the other thing is that some of his best seasons against the Broncos were against a Vance Joseph kind of led or at least proxy led defense. And I think that you're going to start seeing some interesting things schemed up by your head coach and the offensive coordinator. I think that Jake is going to be the guy that you're going to be leaning on him now that he's back to try to get your game going, and I think he's going to do well.
Well, see, and Clayton, God love you, because Clayton's in here, and representing the orange and blue of them. Like I said, orange and blue on Saturday, yes. Orange and blue on Sunday, no. Okay. And Clayton was talking about 11 to 14 wins, but yeah, he's there. And Clayton is the guy I was talking about as far as saying that if you look at and Richie looks at things realistically. Clayton thinks 11 to 14 wins. Now, having said that, do you see 11 to 14 wins?
No, not at all.
Okay. Then what do you? Oh yeah, and Jimmy Farrell, orange and blue on ice because he's an Islanders fan. There you go.
Yeah, so
having a fire and some s'mores. Save some s'mores for me, Clayton. Those sound good.
Yeah, so I guess what my
but what are you thinking record wise?
Well, I think Sean Payton will give us probably 3 of the 6 or 7 one-score games we lost. So the Broncos had as many, if not more, one-score losses last year than the Raiders did. So again, I don't expect Raiders fans to know that stat, but we had as many, if not more, one-score losses than the Raiders did. And so I expect Sean Payton, just with his pedigree and the fact that he just knows what he's doing, I think that we're going to probably get 3 of those games. And so if you were to put my feet to the fire, I would say, we go from 5 to 8, maybe 9 wins. And I would be shocked if we kind of crack the double-digit win mark this year. And I am certainly I'm less optimistic than most Broncos fans with what I'm seeing. And that is in large part because what I was hoping to see from some of the new acquisitions did not fill me with confidence. They are not modifying their game to fit the new blocking scheme. And that's specifically on the offensive line.
Okay.
First off, McGlinchey got hurt, which is his knock all along. So then the question is he even able to last a season for us? Odds are probably not. And then Ben Powers was a guy that I thought his game would be able to appropriately translate to a Sean Payton offense. But yes, he did improve as the preseason games went on, but he was still nowhere near as advertised. And we weren't going against top tier competition. Like, he was getting blown up by 2s and 3s. Like, dude, you got Max Crosby.
And Richie, I'm gonna. Right.
You got Max
we are
Crosby.
at 156.
Yep.
Xavier, you're coming in too late, brother. I'm sorry, Xavier. Like I said, I'm going to be doing my outro in a minute, but we had Xavier come on. Thanks for like I said, got to get in earlier, guys. Got to get in earlier. Thanks again, Xavier. I'm seeing him. Xavier, he came in with the bandana last time. I love the frosty hair. He's got really nice hair for a kid. But I'm going to get the old guys off here. Richie, thanks for coming in. And remember, we'll do this again before the game.
So Clayton, if you're on X or Twitter or whatever the heck you want to call it now, they'll probably change their name again just for fun. Hit me up. I'm happy to have a volleyed conversation and actually go into depth on these things. I will go right down that rabbit hole at each one of those position groups and kind of justify why I'm saying. And I'm also happy to be proven wrong, which I am sometimes. But I mean, last year I was right on board to say that we weren't going to do well, and we didn't. So, it may not be pretty and it may not be great, but it doesn't mean it's wrong. So, anyways, Captain, thanks for having me on. And
that's right. Hey, Richie, thanks again for coming in. Oh, for sure. To you as well. Richie, you take care. Thanks for being here. And we're going to pop Xavier, like I said, came in at the very, he's backstage, not going to be able to pop him in. I got to go. But remember, we will be back Wednesday for Wild Wild West Wednesday. I got my internet back, so I will be there 7:30 Eastern time, Wild Wild West show Wednesday. Okay, Wild Wild West show Wednesday. So make sure you're there. And then the following week, it'll be Wild Wild West and then NFL Nation Live, and then we'll be flipping it where it'll be like NFL Nation Live leading out on Thursdays, but that'll be week 2. Guys and gals, thanks again. Take care of yourself. Thanks for being here. Get on board. Like it, share it, and go from there. We'll see everybody. We'll see you Wednesday. Actually, see you Sunday for the Captain Jack show on Sunday. Take care, everybody.